we are going to see what this has all been leading up to. And I am both terrified, but also intrigued. What's going on, guys? My name is Morgan, and welcome to or back to my channel. Today we are finishing Epic the Musical. I'm actually really sad that this is ending. I've had so much fun reacting to this series and this musical. I've heard that Jorge is working on another musical, the precursor to this musical, that will take place during the Troy War. I will gladly react to that when it comes out, but for the time being, this will be the end of Epic the Musical, at least for YouTube. On Patreon, I'm gonna react to other animatics people wanted me to react to in the past that I didn't get the chance to. As always, before we get into it, if you want the full uncut video, that's available over on the Patreon. If you want to follow me on social media, you can do so here. Also on Patreon, I have Patreon exclusives. Right now I'm reacting to my adventures with Superman. I've also done Doctor Who, Vox Machina, and Inside Man in the past over there as well. And like I said, I will be doing a Patreon exclusive where I react to all of the animatics people wanted me to watch, or at least most of them, over on Patreon, because I've already done the blind reactions to the songs, so that's why I'm not going to put them on YouTube, because I can't imagine they'll be much different. But yeah, so the last saga, the ranking of those songs. Number 1, I'm gonna do Dangerous, because Hermes has amazing songs, such earworms, been stuck in my head all week, just like I thought it would. Number 2, Get in the Water, very catchy, very dramatic. The introduction to Poseidon, again, him coming back was phenomenal. Number 3, 600 Strike, beautifully done. All of the backing vocals of Odysseus' past crew joining him during that battle, phenomenal. For number 4, I'd put Charybdis. It was very, what's the word? Dramatic's not it, but that's gonna have to do for the time being. And then the last one's Not Sorry for Loving You, simply because it was Calypso singing, and I hate her. The actress that plays Calypso has a beautiful voice. I just don't like that song gaslit me the entire time, and it gaslit Odysseus. I'm like, I'm sorry if my love was too much, like, fuck off. So yeah, as for the songs we're going to be reacting to today, it is The Challenge, Hold Them Down, Odysseus, I Can't Help But Wonder, and Would You Fall in Love With Me Again. That sounds like the 5 stages of grief right there, Jesus Christ. And the notes that SpyY wanted me to know going into this: major trigger warning for song 37, Hold Them Down, for SA mention. General trigger warning for blood, gore, violence. I'm used to that. Typical Tuesday for that. There's going to be talk about Odysseus' bow in the first couple songs. Without going into too much confusing detail, all you need to know is that Odysseus' bow in the Odyssey is described as a large, sturdy weapon that only he had the power/technique to string, symbolizing his unique strength and rightful place as king. Thank you for letting me know that. I probably would have been lost. Particularly for the last video in the playlist, you can turn English subtitles on. SpyY, thank you so much as always for guiding me on this journey. I truly would have been a blind sheep had you not been there to shepherd me. So thank you so much. And I think that's all the business. So all being said, let's get into this. This one is The Challenge.
I am the red of the work I've done, 'cause I'd rather lie than allow them to think they've won.
Good for her. Good for her fucking up this pure pressure they've been trying to get her to choose a new king and to choose a suitor. God, I feel so bad for Penelope. It's bad enough she has to run this kingdom by herself. You know, she had to raise her son by herself. Odysseus has been gone for 20 years. You got these fucking jackasses banging down her door, horny as fucking rabbits, and demanding power. I feel so bad for Penelope, but I'm so glad she's finding a way to fuck with them, as she should.
But I don't know how much longer I'll last since we saw that storm.
Odysseus opening the bag is what convinced her she needs a suitor and help. Oh, Odysseus. Oh, Odysseus.
Just know I'll be here buying you time.
Oh, Penelope's buying him time so he has time to come back and take his place as king, and so she doesn't have to marry any of these fucking imbeciles. Penelope's so smart. Aside from the mental toll it's taken on her, she's done a pretty good job of running this kingdom.
Whoever can string my husband's own bow and shoot through 12 axes cleanly will be the new king and rule with me as his queen.
This is another great way to stall, because it's like, look, this is your challenge. Nobody knows how to do it except Odysseus, but you don't know that's how have fun, boys! She's brilliant. She's truly brilliant. And also, shooting through 12 axes, I thought this was like an enchanted bow or something, because I thought I had to go through the steel, but no, it just goes through the loops where the handle goes in the, but that is precision.
I'd rather die than grow old without the best of you.
Oh my god, she is roasting them alive. Jesus Christ. And not the best of you, meaning Odysseus. But also, whose red, ominous eyes were those? Because those were scary.
And though I never thought that it would end,
Is that Odysseus? Did he make it back? That's gotta be Odysseus, right? I can't imagine anyone else being so somber and sad.
just know I'll be here, waiting,
Oh,
waiting.
why are the reprises of past songs always so fucking sad when they're brought back? Damn it, Jorge! Oh, that last note was fucking beautiful. I actually really like that song that they gave us the perspective of Penelope, how she's been feeling for the past 20 years, how she's been managing at home, trying to keep everything functioning, but it's easier said than done, especially with these pack of men that just keep nipping at her heels, demanding power. But I'm so glad that it shows she's so capable and smart that she has a way of holding them off until Odysseus is ready to return. At least that's her hope. I love that for her. Penelope is a badass, and I love her for that. The next song is Hold Them Down.
Screw this competition. We've been here for hours. None of us can string this. We don't have the power. Can't you guys see we're being played?
Clearly, you're not capable of being king if you can't do the thing the queen wants you to do. What makes you think you can be king if you can't string a damn bow? I know. Look, guys, I know Odysseus can only string the bow. I know. I'm just trying to shit talk them and get them mad even though they can't hear me because I love spiting toxic men like this. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going at all. The fact it's called Hold Him Down and Fuckboy McGee, that's what I'm gonna call him. I know he has an actual name, but I can't be fucked to remember. Here's my jar of fucks. Let me just give one real quick. Oh no, they're all gone. Oh no, oh, I don't have any more to give. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. All my fucks are out and about and I don't have any to give to Fuckboy McGee. I think this is where the warning of SA is gonna come into play. And those of you that know me before this know that that shit fucks with me. Mostly because I've had friends that have gone through that. This might make me emotional. Letting you all have that little heads up. I have fucks all over me. Jesus Christ. I have all these fucks to give to anyone else but this fuck boy.
Hold us down while the boy gets bolder. Where in the hell is our pride and our rage?
Oh, so now you're afraid of Telemachus? Now you're I thought he was just a widow wolf. I thought you weren't afraid of him. Oh, he's turning out to be a warrior now and now you're scared? Fuck you.
Don't you know the prince is not around? I heard he's on a diplomatic mission. And I heard today he comes back to town.
So Telemachus has been doing diplomatic things for his mother and been going out and doing things with the skills Athena has. Oh my god, I love that. I love that so much. But I'm also scared.
Hold him down till the boy stops shaking. While I slit his throat. While I slowly break his pride, his trust, his faith, and his bones.
What is fuckboy McGee's problem? It's not Telemachus's fault that he's the son of Odysseus. He had no choice in it. He is more of a man than you will ever be, fuckboy McGee. Because he has honor, he has respect, and he's willing to fight for worthy causes. And you're just too busy wanting power and getting your pickle tickled. Fuck off.
When the deed is done, the queen will have no one to stop us from taking her love and more.
I have such a burning anger inside of me right now. I want to punch someone. Not even my punching bag. I want to punch somebody. What the fuck is this dude's issue? Okay, that seems to be Odysseus. Thank fucking God he came back when he did. And just like that, I want him to slaughter all the people in this room. Just like that. It was that easy. You know, originally I was like, oh no, he's gonna go home and kill everyone. His walls are gonna be covered in blood. That's so scary. Now I'm like, do it. Please, please and thank you, Odysseus. If not for yourself or your wife or Telemachus, do it for me. Do it for me. Or send him to fucking Circe so at least she could feed her people.
Hold him down, channel the fire inside your soul.
Yes! Oh, that was therapy! Yes! Oh! I also love that he shot him in the throat because I feel like that's symbolic of just shutting him up, you know? Alright, this next song is called Odysseus.
Worst of all, I hear you dare to touch my wife and hurt my boy!
I have
had enough.
I don't blame you. He goes out to fight this war and comes back to these ungrateful assholes, treating his palace like trash, about to do unspeakable things to his wife and son. He is totally justified in this. He's like, I did not fight a 20-year war. Well, technically it was a 10-year war. I did not fight this war and be gone for 20 years to come back and see this. Absolutely not. You're not deserving of the life I gave you. You know what? Kill them.
With the numbers and the might.
No, you don't understand it. This man plans for every fight.
Yep, you picked the wrong person to pick a fight with. He's been fighting for 20 years. He's fought beasts much bigger, much stronger, and much smarter than you lot. Y'all are fucked. This is his house. You think he doesn't know all the nooks and crannies to hide in to get the tactical advantage on you? Absolutely not.
We're empty-handed, up against an archer. Our only chance is to strike him in the darkness. You don't think I know my own palace? I built it.
Literally, what I just said, he knows all of the spots. I didn't know he built it, but now that I know that, he knows this place inch by inch. I love that he found the way to hide all their weapons too. He planned this ambush. He's not fucking around, and I love that. I never thought I'd be cheering on Dark Odysseus, but here we are. And also, do they not realize that this is Odysseus? Do they not realize that? He said, you threatened to hurt my wife and son, talked about fighting. Do they not have the wherewithal to be like, this might be Odysseus. Maybe we shouldn't fuck with him. That would require too many brain cells on their part. They're convinced that their old leader's dead, and they really aren't putting the pieces together that this is Odysseus. The wheel is running, but the hamster is dead.
I find it hard to believe that the sharpest of kings left his armory unlocked.
Now that we have armed ourselves, let's make the bastard rot.
Odysseus typically doesn't make mistakes, especially when in fights. Yes, he does have fuck-ups from time to time, like leaving the Cyclops to live and all that, but this is definitely a trap. He left it unlocked for a reason, to lure them into this room, and that's where he's gonna get them. He's gonna ambush them in here.
Behind you!
Yep. Exactly. Telemachus! Oh, I love that shot of Athena, like, right behind Telemachus' back and turning around with him. Beautiful. Beautifully done. I love that she's trained him. He's become a warrior. My baby boy. I missed you, Telemachus.
Brothers, we got company if he's made a great mistake. Left the weapons room unlocked, and now they're ours to take.
Was it not a strategical plan? I figured he did that on purpose. I really thought he did that on purpose. Did he not do that on purpose?
Brothers, come and arm yourselves. There's a chance for us to win. We can still defeat the king if we all attack the prince.
Where is he? Where is he?
Capture him. He's
Hell yeah,
our
Telemachus.
chance.
Get off me! Get off me!
Fight till the prince can barely stand.
Hold him down! Hold him down!
'Cause if he won't, I'll break the kid's hands. Got him.
Oh, thank fucking God. I was so worried this was going to be a Polites repeat. I was so scared. I was about to lose another one of my favorite boys in this. No, oh my God. The feeling of dread that just entered my body. I really thought I was about to lose my baby boy.
My mercy is long since drowned. It died to bring me home. And as long as you're around, my family's fate is left unknown.
That is true. He makes a point. As scary and as intimidating as his voice is and what he is saying, he's got a very good point. If he wants to keep his family safe, he needs to take these people out. Because clearly they have no well wishes towards his family.
You plotted to kill my son. You planned to rape my wife.
Yep.
You are going to die.
Thank you. Turn them into Swiss cheese. Thank you so much. What a shot and what a face for Telemachus to see his father for the first time in 20 years. Oh my God. I would be shitting my pants if I was Telemachus. Well, I'm glad all the motherfuckers are dead. I'm so glad. You know, like I said, I never thought I'd be cheering for bloodshed back in Ithica, but here we are. They deserved it. They had it coming. They had it coming. They only had themselves to blame. The next song is called I Can't Help But Wonder.
Father?
Why do I feel like I'm gonna cry in this song? My eyes are already preparing. I feel the stinging. Why do I feel like I'm gonna cry in this one?
Son?
I'm definitely gonna cry in this one. It's not a question anymore, it is a statement.
20 years I dreamt of how I'd greet you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't find the words.
Oh, he's speechless. His father was his inspiration to become who he became and to protect his mother, and the fact he rehearsed it so many times in his head of how he would greet his father when he came home, and now that the time's come he has no words because he's... Oh.
All this time I've wondered if you'd embrace me as your own. 20 years I've wondered, for so long I felt alone.
The fact he was like, I wonder if you'll embrace me as your own. Like, first of all, you're his son, so he fucking better. Or so help me God, I will have words to say. But also, just the fact that he's worried he's not good enough. Especially when he went through all of this. He went through this training to protect his mother, to live up to his father's legacy.
Used to say I'd make the storm clouds cry for you. Used to say I'd capture wind and sky for you.
They were such a happy family. Stop. The fact the war took this all away from him for so long, like... This is how shows get me. They just show me, like, good dads, and I'm like, I'll just go fuck myself. My eyes will just water my crops, I guess. Shit!
All I've ever wanted was to reunite with my own. 20 years we've...
This is the ugly crying saga, I guess. Because my eyes will not stop watering. Seeing Telemachus cry over his father, saying all these nice things to him, and... Not the reason I thought I would cry in this saga. I was expecting everybody to die. But you know what? I prefer this. I prefer this so much more.
Today you're not alone. My son, I'm finally home.
Oh, I love how at the beginning it was like all red, and then, you know, he sees Odysseus and it cuts to gray, like this gray area. And the moment that they embrace, it's these pastel blues and greens and the light, like, oh, I can't stop crying. Oh, it's just so sweet. It is so sweet. And just that Telemachus finally gets to see his dad and be embraced by him. He's been longing for it for 20 years. Ooh.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
He's gonna reunite with Athena.
I can't help but wonder what this world could be if we all held each other with a bit more empathy.
Hell fucking yeah, Athena. The fact she's developed empathy and wants to use it, like, what Odysseus said did get to her of learning empathy and, you know, I love this character development for Athena. Like, I went from hating her to adoring her. I love this character development for her.
But I've got one endeavor. There's a girl I have to see.
Aww. And then her flashback to
Very
little
well.
Odysseus. Oh, and then him hugging, like, oh. He's like, I just want to spend time with my wife and son. I don't have unlimited years like you do. I've seen too much. And it's totally valid. He's been through so much trauma, unspeakable losses. I don't blame him for being like, I can't partake in this world if it exists, you know?
Father, she's waiting for you.
This next song is called Will You Fall in Love With Me Again? I feel like I'm gonna cry in that one again.
You look different. Your eyes look tired. Your frame is lighter.
She sees just the toll that the past 20 years have taken on him. I don't even know what to say. Like, this is what I hate about songs that take such an emotional toll on me. Like, they jumble my brain.
I am not your kind and gentle husband. And I am not the love you knew before.
Again, the changes he went through in this war, he's not the same person. He's not willing to just let people slide with certain things, and mercy is not always the way to go with him now. But I feel like Penelope and Telemachus can bring out the best in him, you know? If anyone can help him through this, it's them.
What kinds of things did you do?
Left a trail of red on every island.
I didn't know if it was just going to be ominous and he wasn't going to get into specifics of what happened, but he's actually telling her. I think because she's going to realize that he did all of this just to get home to her, it's going to mean something completely different than what he's assuming it's gonna mean to her. She's gonna see it as like a good thing. Like, you went through all of these changes and sacrifices just to get home to me and your son, you know? I hope that's the case, because I can't deal with this ending sad. Oh, just seeing those shots of the emotional turmoil and the mental toll that the past 20 years have taken on both of them. I think that they're both not the same person they used to be. Penelope had to make decisions and, you know, try and keep her and her son safe when she'd never had to do that before when Odysseus was around. So I feel like they've both changed, but I think they could both, like, grow to love each other again, you know? Like, this new person, they're gonna embrace each other with the new people that they've become. I hope being optimistic this one time doesn't bite me in the ass.
See that wedding bed and take it far away from here.
I had built that wedding bed with my blood and sweat.
That is so sweet. Oh, wait, maybe it's like a symbolic thing where Penelope wants her to get rid of it because they're new people now and they don't want to be reminded of who they were. They're gonna embrace who they are now. I'm hoping that's what it is.
The only way to move it is to cut it from its roots.
Only my husband knew that, so I guess that makes it you.
Oh. Also, she had to make sure it was really him. This is what that fucking sound bit on TikTok is from? Oh, this just became so much more painful. Do you know how many freaking animatics I've seen on TikTok of the ineffable husbands from Good Omens with this fucking song, okay? Not only is it killing me now, but it's reopening all of the wounds that I suffered on TikTok with this goddamn song.
Don't tell me you're not the same person. You're always my husband and I've been waiting.
This is so freaking sweet. Like, you're always my husband. Having context for this song now, I will never listen to it the same. It's even more painful now somehow. Y'all weren't lying when you said this song was gonna make me fucking cry. I'm just glad it's for happy reasons. I'm not used to that. Odysseus needed to hear that. I will fall in love with you over and over again, no matter how, where, or when, no matter how long it's been, you're mine. Don't tell me you're not the same person. She's like, you did all of this to get back to us. And she understands that what he did was just to make it back to her, and I don't know, it ruins me. It really does. I thought I was done crying, I guess not. Oh, and then all the flashbacks. Oh. That was such a beautiful way for this musical to end. I was so worried it was going to end in bloodshed and mourning tears instead of happy tears. I'm so glad that's not the case. Overall, that entire musical, phenomenal, beautifully done. I think one of, if not the best musical I've ever listened to. Phenomenal. The storytelling, the bringing back old verses to have completely devastating new meanings, or just open up old wounds in the newer songs. I'm just flabbergasted at how well done this entire musical was. Jorge is the god of music, it seems, because goddamn, there were so many catchy songs. Even the songs that I despised because of who was singing them were phenomenal. I loved the different tones of the songs. Like, there were some dark ones, some happy ones, some sorrowful ones. Since there's not going to be a follow-up for this on YouTube, I figured I would rank the songs in this saga that we just watched. So I had a hard time choosing number one. I was stuck between Would You Fall in Love With Me Again and I Can't Help But Wonder. And I fought with myself for like 10 minutes over what I was gonna put in this number one spot. But for number one, I think it's gonna be Will You Fall in Love With Me Again? Mostly because it was just the reassuring Odysseus needed to realize that Penelope loves him and that she sees him as the same person, and, you know, she's gonna fall in love with him over and over again. like nothing's gonna keep them apart. He just needed to hear that so bad. I felt like that interaction would make or break him. But second, very close second, is I can't help but wonder, like, I love the bonding of Telemachus and Odysseus. I love sweet songs like that. It rips my soul out, but I kind of enjoy it. It was such a beautiful song, and I think it made me cry more than Would You Fall in Love with Me again, mostly because, like, I just adore relationships between kids and their parents, like healthy relationships, and I'm like, oh god. And number 3, I'd put The Challenge. I really liked how that was giving us a glimpse into Penelope and how she's been stalling for all these years and trying to keep these guys at bay while keeping herself safe and her son safe. And I just like that we kind of got to see who she is as a person. She's very cunning and smart, and no wonder Odysseus fell for her, because she matches his intelligence, it seems. And then for number 4, I'd put Odysseus. I enjoyed the dark tones and just seeing how Odysseus is done. Like, his faith in his people is gone when he sees what they were about to do to his wife and child. And of course, Hold Them Down is the last one, because fuck boy McGee, he's a piece of shit. The best part of that song was when he got shot in the throat. I'm so happy that happened. So that's my ranking for that. I don't think I could pick a favorite saga. I think I would have to watch them all back to choose a favorite saga, even if I even could. It's hard enough choosing favorite songs per saga. But yeah, overall, amazing. The animatics, so well done. So fluid, by the way. Jesus Christ. People are so talented. And yeah, again, SpyY, thank you so much for helping me on this journey, for putting these playlists together. I would have been lost without you, my guy. Thank you all so much for watching and for joining me on this crazy roller coaster of emotions that is Epic the Musical. I look forward to what Jorge does in the future. I will gladly react to the next musical he produces that's gonna be the precursor to the Troy War. I'm gonna go relax for a bit, so thank you all so much for watching. If you want the full uncut video, it's probably about an hour at this point. I had to pause multiple times. That's available on Patreon. Let me know what you thought about the saga or the musical overall in the comments below. Thank you all once again so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys hopefully next video. Peace.